Greetings, fellow Anaholics. Welcome back to our glorious Rioteer city. As we can see right now, Electra, the next batch of rum, is coming in successfully. I'm really happy about my trade route there so far, so it's paying off really nicely. I do have a Royal Galleon here with the grain as well that is transporting goods back and forth there as well. Princess Ching occasionally is getting into my channel there. Problem is, of course, that my ships take a lot of damage very quickly, and I don't really can repair them. I can't repair them so quickly, so I will need to be careful here. Look at that. It's just really one tiny ship passing by, and we take the damage here for the Royal Galleon for Andromeda. I need to be careful. I don't want to lose these ships anymore so easily. Now, why are there so many raids? I have no idea, actually. We do have them at the moment active, but they're going down quickly. Just these guys here, right? There is a police station. We might just build another one, perhaps a bit further over here somewhere. And it's also very important here that the shipyard here gets repaired quickly. Do we have... I think we do need a fire station here close by too, so let's just squeeze one in. Very important here for my shipyard there as well, so we can resume production of my shippies. Those guys here, let's just keep them there. Let's actually have, yep, the Royal Galleon back on trade, and I think we should have one. There it is, the Hot Kipper. Let's get this one over there too, so that we secure this channel there just a tiny bit. No other bigger attack for the moment, so I'm happy about that. Another privateer warship is coming out, and we can commission another one and another one actually. So 3 more just from this shipyard here are in construction now, and we should really build something massive there. How's it looking with my shares? Yes, we can purchase the last share of this island here. Now we need to wait 10 minutes, and we actually have the money then to take over this island here. And I'm very excited for that, right? So we definitely will do this now. And with that, we make this trade route, we make the trade route here much easier then, because it can go directly again, right? So no problem. Royal Galleon is lost. Yes, it's just because I have to use this channel here. The Royal Galleon captain was not as smart as the Clipper captain, right? The Clipper captain was smarter because he actually managed to get around the cannons. Or did she move the cannons? She's got 2 now, alright, so she's building up their defense here too. Yes, but this is why it's important to get this island here, down here from the Admiral. I just need to. It makes things so much easier, and it will secure our southern route to the New World. And also we can resume then our cotton trade with that once more. Now, why is no one fighting the flames here? Let's get a 3rd fire station here. It seems to be not really going there. Meanwhile, my New World cities are prospering, so it's totally fine here. We can continue with a bit of, well, expansion here for my citizens. In general, I should not get too many up though, as we will need, you know, our own consumptions then, our own products for the Old World city. There I can still have a couple of them, right? They should still have, yep, very nice, the route there. And other than that, lots of building materials. It's just lovely to see how many bricks we have. I would like to expand my rum production there a bit, so 2 more plantations, 2 more rum distilleries. Let's also upgrade the warehouse here, since we can afford that. And I think there's a bigger attack here. Yep, it's actually the pirate and Princess Ching at the same time moving in. On this difficulty level, it's just really difficult to, you know, keep track of all the ships that are in the region all the time. Shipyard at least has been saved. Let's commission a 2nd Royal Galleon. So there's 2 in construction now for 2 of my trade routes. That's pretty important. 5 more minutes. I can't wait for takeover. It's going to be lovely, I guess.
A ship was destroyed.
Now, what is going on here? We do have a severe worker problem right now, and that's this one here, right? So there's the riots in the city at the moment. The police is already fighting that. A 2nd police actually was my goal, my target. There you go. Let's just squeeze it into this area so that it can fight anything that comes off in this district. And my variety theater, I do need a few more steel beams, but then we can afford it, and we should be doing it, because this will massively boost the happiness for artisans and engineers alike. And that's just very important. As we can see, for the engineers, they're really unhappy because they lack the variety theater. For the artisans, it's no problem. right? But for the engineers, it is a severe problem. Rum alone is not enough anymore for these guys.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Bigger batch of pirates coming in here now. As long as they're coming in one by one, I'm happy with that. I can just take them out easily. It was also attacking now my trade post there. So I think that is something new with the mod, that the pirate is attacking the buildings now. We can also renovate some of these buildings again. So at least the rights in some of these houses are over. The same goes with the artisans, and there's still a farmer over there. That's actually the farmer that we just built, and he's already rioting against us the moment we built him. Yeah, I will need to increase the presence of police officers in my town in general, and the clubs they wield. We do just need to, you know, beat them down more quickly. Or we need to beat them down before they actually get their idea of rioting against me. I'm just going to beat them down before they get this idea. I think that's the best strategy overall. Then they should be happy. I mean, they've got alcohol. That's probably the most important thing in any city. Alright, a bit more repairing. Ladies and gentlemen, there it's happening. We can finally take over this island here, and I'm going to do this. 190k, that's quite a lot of money, but we can afford it. We get back the influence from the shares, and with that, Rocha is mine. Let's just send a few ships down here to secure it really quickly. Do we have some items on board? Oh yes, that's the perfect, the most beautiful thing that happens when you take over an island of an AI. You get some items, free items at that too. We do have something here. Damage to steamships is increased with this item, and this one affects the defense turrets, hit points, and their damage is increased by 15%. I'm going to use the cannoneer on my main island pretty soon. Now what we can do with this final takeover, I can move this warehouse, this harbor building back on Totenkopf to the other side. Let's just do this, and let's get the turrets then to the other side there again as well. Even though it's just so expensive, but we can afford it. And I'm going to do it over here. There you go. I can also readjust the trade routes once more. So in that case here, yep, actually this one should be fine anyway, right? So it's just taking this one. We've lost a lot of ships here. Cloudburst, my latest Royal Galleon, can be now on this trade route. And this is an easy trade route now, right? Because it's really just this distance there again. There was never a problem before, and this problem is now a thing of the past. Let's get those fisheries back on track. There you go. I'm really excited about this expansion here. Also, we got 3 clay deposits on Rocha, so I will actually be able to build my something up here, because brick production is always a bit lacking. Let's get the next Royal Galleon. So 2 more are in queue, and 2 more privateer warships. Another one is coming out. I should not be too euphoric though, because I think there is a setback again at some point. Alrighty, this one's now working again. Perfect. And another very important thing, the rum trader, you don't have to use Totenkopf anymore in between, right? You can just now go this way, because this area of the map belongs to me now. And I hope it's going to stay this way. So Electra is going to have an easier job now, right? As it just can use this channel there that we dominate. And that's the important thing here. Let's keep those ships in this area for now. So just in case there is anything happening other than the items. Mankey Cup is going to get an item there. And Dauntless is going to get an item. By the way, we already have an item, the bar shots. So this one is significantly slowing down ships. We can use that in battle. And as long as the Admiral is not making a big counterattack now, we should be golden with this island for now, right? No problem. Very good. Meanwhile, the city is at 14,000 inhabitants. Most of the rides are gone. We can repair more buildings now, especially the farmer buildings and the worker buildings, and the workforce is stabilizing. Now it's still all about the variety theater with the steel beams. We consume a lot of that because of the shipbuilding, and I think we also were having a slower production time there because of the lack of workers. But that's fine now. Actually, let's also reduce the amount of weapons that we produce. So the 50% here is not needed anymore. With that, we can up the happiness there for the workers a bit. I do need to get the steel beams out there now soon for the variety theater. It's just damaging at this point to not have it active.
Stations.
Yep. There you go. My ships, we can equip them now. So this one here gets the gunsmith. That's just a very important one. And the other one gets some of these really nicely double canister shots. So this is doing some nice damage there. And the forged steel shells. Right, so those items here we can use then on my ships in any kind of battle. And we should use these items. The author of the mod specifically tells me that I need to use items on ships because it's way more important. So let's do this. Very good. Now my beer production is fully up, but not enough anymore. So I need to build another brewery. And that's a few more steel beams again, but it's just necessary. And for that I will also need another malt house for sure. In that case here, that's the 30 seconds, right? So I can build one more malt house and let's build 2 more breweries. Those 2 there to increase my beer production. We should never run out of beer anymore. It's just absolutely necessary. And right now we are out of it. We are out of fur coats. That's because, of course, my cotton is still not coming in, but it will be coming in now soon.
Attention for the Admiral.
Once my next Royal Galleon comes out, which is happening soon. And there's my Royal Galleon, Nantucket, it's called, and Nantucket is going to be on my cotton trade route. No longer do we need the Totenkopf in between, so let's just get rid of that and make the waypoints down here somewhere. Nantucket, you can be on this trade route, getting the cotton back and forth. Since the Royal Galleon can carry way more, right, we can go ahead and just get us more cotton in here. And let's just hope that we can manage to do this. Problem is that the pirate presence in the New World is constantly climbing. I can do something here. I can get us, first of all, what we should be doing is getting a few depots out here, right? So like that, make it 4 depots. And I don't think we have any weapons, so what I'm going to do is let's use Nantucket here as he makes his way to the New World. We will just get a few weapons over there. Let's use some damaging items here that we have available. It's just insane how fast my ships are going down. I don't like that. They feel a bit useless there most of the time. Another Royal Galleon that's going to be needed. And for the cotton, how many weapons do we have? 127 right now. That means let's get 50 tons of weapons over to the New World. And I think steel beams we still have, bricks we have plenty of, so it's really just that I need to get over, right? The 50 tons here. And let's get this ship first to Rocha and then to the New World. Meanwhile, I should have now the steel beams to build my variety theater. There you go. We are at -9 for engineers and +2 for artisans. Let's build it.
Ship under
And there we can see how it goes up. And my engineers are now happy too, at least.
Attention for the Admiral.
Right, and the pirate tries to tickle me a bit. But that's not going to happen there. My 2 Royal Galleons are on the way now. These are just majestic looking ships overall. And we can now also mobilize our police force because we got a happy population, right? There's some riots here once more. And now I can just push out lots and lots of police officers. Like triple that. To beat them down so quickly. They don't even know what's happening. For these riots. Now, for my goods, I think we should be golden again with some of our products. So in that case here, the school is the only thing that would be missing for this one. And I think here...
Ship under attack.
Yeah, we can upgrade right away if I want to. Or we continue here with the upgrade. I think that's better. Oh! Anne Harlow only demands 90,000 this time for ceasefire. I'm going to decline here. But I think she will go down with the prices even more. Oh. Yeah, even though I can't afford that, right? The 90k. But she might be launching another bigger attack on me now. A couple of sails in there. Get my ships back to the safety of my harbor. And I will just continue building some more cannon towers here.
Attention for the Admiral.
My Royal Galleon, meanwhile, is now in this area. Let's put it to Tombola. Tombola is safe, hopefully. where this Royal Galleon gets now. Yeah, the pirate will launch another attack on me.
Attention
I will need to gather my fleet here. Ah, I don't like that. Always putting us back a bit there. Even though the 90k was already pretty nice now, I can't afford it. Still can't afford it. We need to wait there a bit for the money. It's flooding in right now. So we're tickling 5k here on the balance. That's at least something. And steel beam wise, I can continue with a few more artisan upgrades. That's always a bit more money again, right? That we get. Every single upgrade counts here right now. We need more money more quickly. That's the harsh reality that we face right now. Let's upgrade those guys. This will, of course, I think there will definitely be a tip now to the negative somewhere here. It's still fine. It's still okay. Canned food, perhaps. Yes, well, and there is the big attack. She actually just moved right into my harbor area, and she's going to wreck all of my ships. It's really just that. I can't do anything about it. It's just so many pirate ships. I'm down to 2 ships now. And with that, we lose our sea superiority once more. Right, it's just that one now. And she's losing ships, but just not as quickly as I am. There is another one going down. And it's just those now. Perhaps we can take out this one. But I think that's it. I've just lost 6 warships there once more. It's a bit... It's getting a bit tedious there, to be honest. Right? It's just too much. Because we lose our whole fleet every single time that she's doing one of these attacks. There is one of my ships coming out now. After the Royal Galleon, I will just push more warships there again. The only way how we can do this is by just, yeah, producing more ships, basically. That's the only thing that I can think of right now. We got a quest somewhere here. There it is. In Oria, a resident quest. Hubby's a terrific firefighter, but he has a terrible habit of disappearing after his shift. Let's find Hubby, her husband, and he's drinking at the pub, most likely. There he is, dancing around. Perhaps there's a nice item here that can help us out.
A ship was destroyed. Ship constructed.
We're at 7k, 8k by the way. We got a horse for the Sioux. 2000 credits, that's not much. The only advantage here is that with losing so many... Oh, and Princess Ching is trying to take over Tombola now, I think. The only advantage of losing the fleet is that your income just skyrockets because you don't need to pay for so many ships. She tried and she failed. So this ship here she's going to lose as well. Wasn't even able to take down one of my cannons there. And she manages to get this ship there back to safety again. Nope. Perfect. She lost this one at least. It's a good thing. Good timing on that, as I'm getting more weapons over here to the new world. There is my ship Nantucket coming in right now with the weapons. So I will be able to get 2 more weapons here, cannon towers, and 2 more cannon towers in River of Stars, just so that we get this going here. Securing my islands is absolutely important. If I lose even one of them, this would be a very huge setback. Now let's get 20 tons off here. Yep. And then let's get the ship over to River of Stars. Meanwhile, I can build happily some additional cannon towers. Now let's also have another one on the other side. There. That's fine. That's boosting my military score. And where are we military score wise? We're stronger than the pirate at least. Sean is still stronger. We're the same with Princess Ching. And of course, the Admiral and Miss Hunt are far ahead of us, military-wise. But that is to be expected. That Royal Galleon is facing some trouble there. Lucky us, we do have a repair crane. And in River of Stars, I can now go ahead with some more cannon towers. There you go. 3 more as well on that side. And it's just absolutely worth using all that influence for this defense. Holy cow. The pirates are insane. So let's put Nantucket on the trade route so that it gets away from here as quickly as possible. Take the cotton and leave, please, before these ships go for you. I hope it can do this, because they're definitely gathering for my trader. And here, of course, we lost some ships there again with the big attack. So Toto is my latest one. And let's build us another ship of privateer warship. And let's build us a clipper for the small trader here. Right, because it's just faster and survives because of that.
Awaiting new horizons.
The ram on its way back. So back to New World. So it actually
Ship was
got us another
destroyed.
batch there in of rum. Perfect. Rum is really safe for now. And we are still at 6k.
The burden of
And Nantucket is on its way back home with the first batch of cotton in a long time. Just as the pirate was actually moving towards it. Yep, they were definitely gathering for this small ship here. But Nantucket is able to get away into the ocean, into the open sea. Please don't get stuck here now. Just sometimes it's happening. And with the cotton, we will be able to get more engineers into our city, right? Because right now we are just crippled here by the fur coats not coming in. And then we have the canned food. That is, of course, because we do lose ships from time to time. I will, however, also upgrade my farms here a bit. That's the red pepper. And for the beef, let's also get us 2 more beefies over here. We can afford that at this point. We're at almost 300k, by the way. I didn't even notice that the money's flooding in so quickly right now. This is helping, because with that we can purchase ships to get things done quicker again. Let's purchase this clipper here and get it to Madison. That is having a strange name here. Right. And oh, I see why we got so much money. Because the Admiral purchased a share of Madison. Let's get this one back. It's very important that we keep the share majority here. Also, not only because of the share itself, right, for takeover, but also of the share value. Each one of these shares gives me 1,600 on the balance right now. And we just lost this balance and now we got it back again there. But of course we lost the money there too. This is interesting then for the future. Once we get the economy up and get more money, we could start purchasing shares of the opponents and boost our income with that. Right, directly. But these shares are expensive. So not that much I can do there right now. Perfect. So my trade routes at least are working again. I've got Campion now for this route. There you go. So this one should be working again. Getting to Oria and back and forth. Meanwhile, what I could do here is I need to boost my production. So I'm going to have another cannery now and then another artisan kitchen. We need to boost those products. And that's my production chain here. I haven't even started with the oil yet. We do need to work on reinforced concrete. For that, I'm going to build now another Royal Galleon. Actually, let's put the clipper for that. And once this is up and running, we can get the building materials over to Totenkopf, get the cement, and get it over to start the reinforced concrete. And this opens up then the oil production and ultimately battleships. Stay tuned.